John Higgins, Mortgage One. Happy Monday. So, quick recap on what we saw last week. So, we had a very important jobs number that comes out monthly, and that number continues to show, robustness in the jobs market. So, we created more than 200,000 jobs, and this trend has continued here over the last several years, where the jobs market has just been stalwart as far as the economy goes. So that's got a little good news and bad news to it. So as I've said many times, we need people with jobs to buy houses, right? So that part of the economy is chugging along just fine. There doesn't seem to be any let up. We had some conflicting numbers maybe come out earlier where there's this thing called the JOLTS report. It's basically job openings across the country. That dropped by 1 million. And we have seen some layoffs in several industries. But then the actual jobs number comes out and, it's well over 200 grand and shows still great strength as far as that part of the economy. So when we look at interest rates, oftentimes I feel like an ogre, bad news is good news as far as interest rates. So when the economy is starting to contract, slow down, we see interest rates get better. And so last week, coming into the jobs number, things were looking pretty good as far as the trend with interest rates, and this jobs number has kind of thrown a wrench in that mix. So we need people with jobs, but lower rates will certainly help our market, maybe spur a few more sellers into this marketplace. But rates aren't getting bad. Don't want to go that far, but we have seen basically we've taken off the shine, I guess, on this recent trend with rates. So we've got a CPI number and a PPI number. So these are consumer price index and producer price index numbers coming out. This will be our most recent read on inflation. Depending on where those numbers in, we're gonna see more influence on our interest rates. So as we've said before, the number one enemy of interest rates is inflation. So if those numbers continue to come down, we'll continue to see some improvement in interest rates. If it looks like inflation continues to be sticky and stubborn, that could kind of put a damper on how far we go on this run as far as lower rates. But all in all, the economy seems to be chugging along. The Fed is trying to do their soft landing, and if the jobs numbers continue to stay where they're at, they're certainly going to get that soft landing. So hope you have a great week. We'll check in with you next week after the inflation numbers. Talk to you soon.